All right, hello. This is a video for people who are interested in the Judgment Miniatures game and coming from Magic. So this video is going to be a recommended group of starting heroes for Magic players who play white. Okay, next one. All right, so first of all, an intro about the game Judgment. So Judgment is a tabletop war game, which means that you are going to be controlling a group of heroes and battling against your enemy heroes. It's based on the MOBA genre of video games, so you start the game by battling against neutral monsters, leveling up your heroes, buying artifacts, and then finally battling your enemy's heroes and destroying their base called their shrine effigy. All right, you can go to the next one. Good. So, what are the themes that we're going to be shooting for in this warband? So the aesthetics of white is kind of soldiers, knights, holy magic, and law. And the play style is going to be kind of a durable, hardy soldier aesthetic, and then also kind of protection magic and healing. Okay. All right. So people who like to play white and magic, this one's for you. All right, so when you're playing Judgment, there's two different levels that you can play at. You can play 3 heroes against 3 or 5 heroes against 5. So the first level that when you're getting started, you pick your first 3 heroes to play that 3 versus 3 game against. So I'm going to start with these first 3 heroes. Go ahead. All right, so the first hero I'm going to recommend is Sir Marcus. So Sir Marcus is a human knight. Go ahead to the next one. All right, and he is a defender. So that means that Sir Marcus's role in the game is going to be to take hits and soak up damage. I think he's a great fit for this warband as kind of a first hero because I think he really fits the aesthetic of white. He's a soldier. He's very tough, and he's going to be protecting your other heroes. He's also a good pick for this 3v3 warband because he's versatile. So he can take hits, but he's also great at knocking your opponent's heroes down, and that can really help fire up some of the other heroes. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so the next hero I'm gonna recommend is going to be Sayan, the elf priestess. Okay, next one. So Sayan is her role is Soul Gazer, which means that she wants to pick up those loose souls on the battlefield. She also has kind of a secondary role of being a healer. So when she activates, it's going to heal your other heroes. So what we're going to end up going for in this warband is this combination of heroes with high armor like Sir Marcus and heroes like Sayan who provide healing. So it means we're going to be really making your opponent work to do damage and then trying to heal that back to really prevent your opponent from being able to take out your heroes. Sayan is also a great soul gazer because she has the ability to strip souls away from enemies. So we're going to play, with that kind of armor and healing playstyle. This is going to be a slow, grindy kind of warband, and so taking your opponent's souls away is going to help slow down the game again and give you an opportunity to kind of slowly work your way into an advantage. All right, next. All right, and then the third hero, this is actually a hero that was just announced, and so this model isn't available yet, so feel free to swap in one of the later heroes if you're looking to purchase the models for now, but it is available on Vassal and Wartable online. So Isabel is a human paladin, so let's go to the next one. So Isabel is the reason that I picked her for this warband is one of the things that is challenging to pick up in this kind of aesthetic is someone who can dish out some damage. So Isabel with that massive broadsword is going to be a great hero to deal some damage, but she also is very flexible. She also has armor, she can heal, so I think she really complements this play style, but with more of an emphasis towards damage that I think is going to be important to include in this warband. Okay, all right, so this is the recommended starting 3, Sir Marcus, Sayan, and Isabel. Okay, so after you've mastered the 3 versus 3 heroes level, the next level that you can step up to is either playing 5 heroes against 5 on the larger map, or playing 3 heroes against 3 with pick and ban, which means that your opponent is going to ban one of your heroes and you're going to pick 3 from the remaining. So in order to play to either of those levels, you're going to want to add a 4th and 5th hero. All right, so the first hero I want to recommend is Thrommel Ironbeard, the Dwarf Warrior. Okay, yeah, so he's also a defender, so again, fitting into that tough to damage, He also, I think, is a good fit in here because there's a lot of heroes in Judgment that are tough, but finding heroes that are tough and can also have some offense is the reason that I think Thrommel is a good fit. He also has a special ability of being able to at level 2, you can't push or push him. So that really helps him be great at controlling and contesting shrines. And his level 3 also lets you jump in and knock down. It's one of the best level 3s in the game. All right. So the fifth hero I'm going to recommend is Lorabella Rune Flask. Oops, I have her listed here as a human paladin, but she's a dwarf alchemist. Let's go to the next slide. All right. So Lorabella is a supporter, which means that her role is enabling your other heroes. So she is she has that Gatling gun, and so she's great at dealing damage at range. She also has that Dwarven Ale Flask that she can throw and do AoE damage. She also synergizes really well with Thrommel, since she has a couple of abilities that work better with dwarves, so she can increase their movement and also do extra healing. And so, yeah, again, I think she also, so in this warband, we're really looking for those heroes who are going to be able to provide the damage output, and so I think Lorabella is a great fit with that combo of healing and damage. All right, so that's our 5v5 warband. We're adding in Thrommel and Lorabella. All right, so now we're going up to pick and ban 5v5. So the most competitive level of Judgment, and this is what you typically play at a tournament, is where you go up to 5v5 with pick and ban. So here you're going to be bringing a 6th and 7th hero and doing that same process of banning and then picking 5 for the remaining. All right, so here it is. The 6th pick I'm going to make is Skye, the Elf Monk. So yes, I am going with 3 defenders in this warband. So this means that you're going to probably have a very defender-heavy warband. If you're bringing 3 defenders, your opponent is never going to ban a defender. So you're probably going to be choosing 2 out of these 3 defenders a lot of times. But again, I think that this is leading us down this play style of very slow and grindy, and very tough. So Skye, he again has some protection and healing himself. One thing that's unique among this warband is he's great with mobility. He has a teleportation ability, and so I think, and he's fast as an elf. So I think that makes Skye a great fit for this warband. All right, and then the last hero I'm going to recommend is going to be Bastion Oriel, the human bard. All right, so Bastion is another supporter. So Bastion, he's really great in a melee-centric warband like this. We have Lorabella who can do ranged and melee, but most of these heroes are melee-centric. And so his heroic ballad ability gives everyone an extra die on their melee. Everyone who's close to him an extra die on melee attacks. He also has a great healing ability and condition removal. So I think he's really someone who's going to amplify the melee characters in this warband, and I think he's, again, a great fit with this warband. All right, so here you have it. This is the full warband for Magic players who play white: Marcus, Saiyan, Isabel, Thrommel, Lorabella, Skye, and Bastion. So again, this is going to be a very defensive, healing-oriented warband. You're going to want to focus on picking up souls with Saiyan and your other characters who have a good soul-gazing ability, and you're really going to force your opponents to work hard to do damage, and then when they do, you're going to heal it back. All right, this video was brought to you by Wartable Online, where you can go and play Judgment for free. And I really look forward, if you have any feedback about this warband that I suggested, or any thoughts about the heroes that I recommended, or what you would recommend for Magic players who are coming to Judgment. I'd love to hear about it, and thank you so much for watching.